Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So of course, if you were new here, now is a good time to go ahead and subscribe. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using the Janet Collection Easy Braid. This is their 6-piece hair. Of course, all the details will be in my description box below, so definitely make sure to check that out. And I guess these are called the Pop Smoke braids. To me, it's just a couple cornrows going down. I decided that I'm going to be doing 6. So when you get your package of hair, I take one bundle of the hair and then pretty much just split it up into maybe about finger size sections and kind of put it aside. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and kind of preset my parts on the right side of my head, my right, your left, just to pretty much kind of I guess be able to go through the braiding without having to do so much parting and then making the mistake of having one part longer than the other or one section thicker than the other. So I'm kind of just doing the work beforehand just so I will have a better guide of how to kind of move throughout the hairstyle a little bit easier. And then once you have the braids in, it'll be much more of a breeze to be able to kind of just follow along with the parts that you already preset. So I'm just kind of parting this out. You guys can see I had to go back out, or I guess repart the first section because I realized it was way too big. And so like I said, this is a really good method just to kind of be able to really make sure that your style is going to be exactly the way that you intend it being. So I still have not dyed my hair at all. I did go ahead and wash and condition with the Aussie Moist, and then for a leave-in conditioner, I'm actually using the what is it called? Not a leave-in conditioner, the almond oil from Mielle hair or whatever. I think it's Mielle. Is it Mielle? I don't know. The details will be in my description box below. For edge control, I'm using the Argan Oil Cream of Nature edge control. I actually ended up going back to it. You guys, I've been switching between so many different edge controls, but I think what it is about the Cream of Nature is that it not only does it kind of leave your hair shiny, I never actually get that white kind of like build up at all. So that's the one thing that I appreciate. It's like no matter what, I always end up going back to what I originally used. And that's no shade to the other edge controls. You know, they're cool. I'll use them every now and then. They work nicely on my edges, but as far as like a full style, I feel like the Cream of Nature is definitely going to do the job. So just kind of go through your hair, you know, make sure to smooth everything out. You don't want to have any chunks of edge control just kind of sitting in your braids. Now I apologize, I did not record myself doing the very first braid. I don't even know how the camera cut off, like at what point that happened, and I did not notice. But the rest of this video is going to be extremely detailed. If you do have any questions along the way, definitely be sure to leave it down in the comment section. I will be sure to get to you guys. I'm more than likely, I always answer your questions pretty quick. And yeah, if you like this, definitely thumbs it up. If you don't, thumbs it down. Either way, it's love. I love you guys so much. I will be right back once I guess I get through the bulk of the hair.
So I thought I needed. So I thought I needed. Thought I needed. So I thought I needed.
radiophonic sound for the home is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on 2 separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
Alright, babe, so now we're pretty much getting to the nitty gritty of this hairstyle. I've kind of let this ride out. I am a visual learner, so I did not feel the need to try to explain to you how it is that I do the feed-in braid, because to be honest, it was hard for me to kind of understand and wrap my brain around. I literally just had to continue to watch and watch and watch over and over. So basically, I'll try to explain it though still. So you're going to leave with one strand out. You're going to go ahead and take your braiding hair and sit it in between that braid area and pretty much continue the braid I don't, you see what I'm saying? Like, that description is just, that's not helpful at all. So just continue to watch the video with me talking or not talking so that you can kind of get a picture of like what it is that we're doing. For the most part, I'm proud of myself for this parting area, y'all. This was kind of difficult. And I did have my mirror kind of like far back, but it is on like the left side of me. But yeah, so far so good. And I did try to pull the nape of my neck a little bit tighter than normal just because I wanted to make sure it was going to stay, you know, it locks in place and all that. And for each individual braid, I think that I used about 4 to 5 I guess like strands of hair, meaning I added 4 to 5 individual strands into my braid, right? I think in total, if I'm not mistaken, I use a bundle of 4 to 5 of the bundles of braiding hair collectively. So I know that you guys were going to ask me something like kind of weird and in-depth like that. It's not going to work for you just because your head is not the same size as mine, but I know y'all want to know. So anyway, I'm taking some hot water in a large cup, and I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of dip the braids. And you guys have seen me do this 1,000,001 times. You want to be real careful with it. To be honest, if I was a beginner, like, I would go ahead and do one braid at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no judgment there. You can definitely do one braid at a time and take your time through the with a towel and just kind of, you know, make sure you can get it as dry as possible. The water is really, really hot, so you definitely want to be careful. I know I'm making a joke about it, but it is serious. You can definitely get a really harsh burn. So if you don't feel comfortable, get a friend, family member, whatever it is to help you out, okay? All right, and so pretty much from here, I think we were good. I did not like, I don't think I had too much water residue left inside of the hair. I think I was trying to decide if I wanted to add like any fancy little jewels and stuff. I see people are wearing the beads. To me, I don't understand it. Like, yeah. But, yeah, so I decided we were just going to wear the, you know, the braids as is. Boom, check me out. Okay. Well, yes, that's pretty much that on that. You guys, it came out so freaking nice. I don't know if you've seen the first video that I made doing the feed-in braids, but y'all know it was a struggle. And look where we are now. So all you have to do is keep practicing. I'm not always a pro at stuff, you know, so I'm learning with y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty. Leave any comments or questions down below. Make sure that you are subscribed. And oh yeah, one more thing. I'm almost at 200K. So guess what? There's going to be a huge giveaway. If you are not already following me on Instagram, make sure to get that on and out the way so that you do not miss the details for that. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, babies.